Hey everyone, it's Movie Lover Warren 20 here, and I'm here with a brand new movie review. And this movie review is going to be for my very first review of a Quentin Tarantino movie, as among my favorite Quentin Tarantino films of all time, and that is, well, technically, this movie was split into two parts because it was originally going to be one movie, but since it basically ran at 4 hours, it was split into two parts. Oh yeah. So yeah. And this movie is, of course, for the Kill Bill movies. And of course, we're going to start this two-part review series with Kill Bill Volume 1, aka my favorite of the two, but they're both equally good. So, what is this movie? Well, this movie was released in October 2003, directed by Quentin Tarantino, and stars Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, Michael Madsen, Daryl Hannah, and Vice Fox in both the films anyways, and their leader, and David Carradine. So yeah, what both the films star. So what is this movie about? Well, both the movies, technically, are about a former assassin known as the Bride wakes up from a coma 4 years after her jealous ex-lover Bill attempts to murder her on her wedding day. Fueled by an insatiable desire for revenge, she vows to get even with every person who contributed for the loss of her unborn child, her entire wedding party, and 4 years of her life. After devising a hit list, the Bride sets off on her quest, enduring unspeakable injury and unscrupulous enemies. So yeah. That's pretty much the movie's plot. For both films anyways. Technically, this one is two victims on the list, the first two victims for Volume 1, and Volume 2 is actually the final three victims on our list. But it's kind of a different tone with both the movies. Volume 1 is the one with all the crazy action and the gore, and Volume 2 is more kind of story-wise. It kind of goes both the Infinity War and Endgame route, where, like, this Kill Bill series, Infinity War is the great one with all the crazy action, Endgame is kind of the more slow story one. Well, until the end anyways. But yeah, they're both equally masterpieces every way, but I'm going to be talking about Volume 1 for this review. Volume 2 I will talk in the next review. And here's why Volume 1 rocks so much. Well, because it's well known for its graphic depictions of violence that pushes boundaries for an R rating. One scene had to be shot in black and white to avoid the NC-17 rating, and it basically makes Pulp Fiction, aka Quentin Tarantino's best movie ever, of all the films he's done, look like a Nickelodeon cartoon. It also fleshes spaghetti western and martial arts into one cohesive story. The action sequences are even so fun to watch, are well choreographed, and are violent in a way that pleases the audience. Like the final fight with the Bride, and in an Oren Ishii's hideout is actually definitely one of the best showdowns ever, and definitely one of the best Quentin Tarantino fights ever. Well, second best Quentin Tarantino fight. My favorite Quentin Tarantino fight would have to be in Volume 2, but in the anime sequence that Production IG animated when introducing Oren Ishii is greatly animated in detail too, and RZA's musical score is also perfect, and the cast all have great performances. Uma Thurman, Lucy Liu, Michael Madsen, Daryl Hannah, and Vice Fox all have great performances, as technically they're the main stars of this version, of this half. And also, as one of the greatest female protagonists in a movie ever, and that is the Bride. Like, you understand her motive for revenge, she's so well developed, and we know more about her in Volume 2, but here, she's a perfectly well-written female lead. She's still, and definitely, I am gonna say this, guys, definitely much better female lead than Rey or Carol Danvers, even. Captain Marvel, even. Way better than those two. Definitely a female lead I would rather look up to. More like female leads like Bride, Ripley, Sarah Connor, Princess Leia. Those female leads I would Those are good female leads. Yeah, Bride definitely ranks among those characters. I think if there is one bad quality, like, it can suffer from pacing problems, and my other problem with Volume 1 is it's kind of a little too short. It kind of feels a bit too short for an hour and for a 1 hour and 51 minute movie. But then again, this was only Volume 1. This is the first half of the story. Volume 2, we know more about the characters in that one. But like I said, Volume 1 is the one with the crazy action. Volume 2 is the one where you get to know more about the characters. But this review's for Volume 1, like I've said before, guys. Volume 2 I'm going to be talking about in the next review tomorrow, because I still need to watch Volume 2 tonight. I watched Volume 1 last night. Get this review made, so yeah. All in all, if you have not seen Kill Bill 1 or 2, check both of them out. Check both of them out. I already said that twice, guys, but ignore it. But yeah, they're both some of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies of all time, behind Pulp Fiction and Django Unchained. They're a blast to watch. Blast to watch are definitely one of the best movies of the 2000s. They're pretty much Quentin Tarantino's Lord of the Rings series. Well, his take on them, basically, because both these films are both masterpieces in every way. None of them are terrible. But yeah, here's how I rank Volume 1.
I am going to give Kill Bill Volume 1 a 10 out of 10.
Well, that's one film down, and one more to go. Kind of like the Bride's kill list. Took care of the first one, have to take care of the other one tomorrow. But that was good to get out of the way. Good to get my review for my very first Quentin Tarantino movie. Quentin Tarantino is a very phenomenal director. Definitely one of the best directors ever. Because pretty much all his films are good. He doesn't direct one bad movie at all. So yeah. But anyway, that'll be it for this review, guys. Thank y'all for watching. And if you like this and want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe to Movie Lover 120.